place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here. Oh, important interception. That looks a good ball through. Joelinton.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this? Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Tonali. And it's Wilson. Burn. Trippier. Wilson, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Trippier. Done delicately. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barkley. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a shot! He's delivered all right! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Newcastle have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That's been easily repelled. Oh, has another go! Cash.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well,
header! And he hits the net! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the set.
Rashford! Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again! Just off target.
Bailey certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Rashford. Now it's Bailey. And no, that was never going to make it. Tonali. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Shad cuts out the pass. Livramento. Burn. And it's Trippier. Rashford.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He can run onto that. Now it's Wilson. And he... Big chance! One-on-one! Now the finish! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Newcastle go into the lead. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, played right into his path. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Barnes! He has done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Always onto this. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a quick free kick. Barnes. That has been cut short. He won't be happy with that one. Tonali. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Willock. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Share. Willock. Joelinton.
Livramento really added the width.
It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Willock is offering a wry smile there.
Barnes. He has found a way through. Barkley. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Great chance! And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Newcastle are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. There's the start of the second half. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice ball. It's Wilson! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Digne. Livramento. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's a sweet ball, that. Nicked it back promptly. Livramento. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. He's played him through. Great defending, strong and determined. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shad kept his eye on it, and he's there. Willock. Newcastle are looking to break at pace. Trippier. Well, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He could be in here. And he's certainly onside here. Linton given the lift of his goal. Wilson receives it in a good position here.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Running strong and purposeful. Now it's Bolt. Shot a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Newcastle grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Short changes him with that pass. Barnes. That is good alertness. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Wilson.
And he's managed to gift it back.
11,
Newcastle perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Joelinton. Coming on the field.
Oh, that's such a good run.
14,
More of that, please.
Isaac. Number 10, Gordon. Number 23, Jacob Murphy. Substitutions taking place.
The ball is bounced loose now. Asensio. Gordon is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Konsa promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Livramento did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a little off target. Now it's Watkins. He's had a hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Livramento. That's Willock. Isaac. Gordon. Now it's Asensio. Onana. Great work on the overlap. He is through here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Tries a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Keeper sees it all the way. Isak. He's had it taken off him. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Tielemans. Asensio. Onana. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Asensio. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Has been indicated.
Livramento. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Two minutes to be added on. Face to face with the keeper. Great hit! And that is the last effort of the game. Newcastle can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And a quick reminder today.
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate.
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Tonali. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands...
Big header! Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception, his position. Wilson! He's had it hit! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Cash cuts out the pass. And it's Barkley. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Well, Nolan! It's a pretty loose pass. Great reaction! It's Barkley! Straight at the keeper.
Barkley might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, that's a key interception. Marlen. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rashford does really well to win the ball there. He's gone forward. Barnes. He is through here. Well, played right into his path. Shad spots it and intercepts. Bruno Guimaraes. Now, oh, they could be caught out here. Just too much on that. Joe Linton, who's set up one goal so far, and it's Wilson. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. Missed by a fraction. Byrne is there, and he can pick it up. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pau Torres with the clearance. Now it's Rashford. Well timed, excellent interception. Burn. Pau Torres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Wilson. It's a good ball out wide. Now there's a fine, real chance! Climbs up big! That's really good defending. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's managed to get rid. Willock. Shapes to shoot. No, not quite.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Cash. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got the shot away! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Quality ball. Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's well spotted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
Welcome our lads to the field.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are back on the way. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Bruno Guimaraes looks for the finish. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That has been cut short. Could move up a gear here. Wilson! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Caught offside that time. Livramento. Marlon. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Tonali. Willock. Oh, that, it's Wilson! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then
Wilson! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Joe Linton is flagged offside.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And here's Wilson. And it's Rashford. Barkley. Oh, important interception. Tonali.
The attendance for
And
this
they can
match
counter
was
here.
28,599.
Willock running with the ball. Pau Torres getting this one clear. Willock. Bruno Guimaraes. It's Wilson! Loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes
Jolinton.
on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Harvey Bones. Number 9, Wilson.
That's a foul.
Coming on the
Simple
field,
decision for the referee.
Number 10, Gordon. Number 23, Jacob Murphy. Number 14, Isaac. Substitution.
Shared promptly onto that, and that is that. Newcastle still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
He's found the way through. Lovely ball. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Tielemans. Oh, no joy this time. Willock. Driving forward. Trippier. Now Tonali. And here's Isak. Gets a good foot in there.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tonali unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tielemans. Now the finish! He's scored! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Burn. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Tielemans. And he was alert to it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Tielemans showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Isak. Can he put it away? Matson gets it away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Newcastle can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And the keeper beats it away. He's going for goal! And that would have won it.
Target really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Bailey, the final 5 minutes. He's picked his way through. Again!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tonali, and here's Isak. It's their second corner of the game. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's McGinn. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gordon. Can he get it through? Tielemans. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. McGinn. A searching ball that into space. Camera looking to add to his goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's it. Newcastle pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by...
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. David Neres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
David Neres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique.
He's had a hit! Hassan. Billing. Here's David Neres. Hassan. And it's Simeone. Nicely spread.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
Chance! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Simeone demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. Gilmore. Hassan. And that's put paid to a promising move. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hassan. He's in plenty of space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lucas Vazquez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fran Garcia. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's David Neres. Well read, nice interception. Endrick. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Lucas Vazquez. No way through. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. Modric.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Billing. He could be in here. Now it's Rodrigo. Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And back to the goalkeeper. Lucas Vazquez. Here's Chouameni. Lucas Vazquez. The message is clear, none shall pass. David Neres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Simeone. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Simeone really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's David Neres. Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
David Neres did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Now who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Courtois claims it. Front-footed pressing going on here. Hassa has a goal!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Simeone! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fran Garcia wriggles his way through. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's a key interception. Gilmore. Now it's Valverde. Really nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
Valverde had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
David Neres. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That pass has been well intercepted. Hendrick. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16.
And the second half gets underway.
El dorsal 10.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rodrigo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Rodrigo. And that's gone loose. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Valverde! Now, who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Madrid, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
McTominay. Oh, it's come loose. And that has left him in a heap. Simeone! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ramani cuts it out. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Time and again they are repelled. Couler. Rodrigo. And that's not going to reach. Gilmore. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Simeone. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That'll be a throw.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Eder Militao. And he's taking no chances there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rodrigo! Bellingham, here's onto this. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caught offside that time. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lukaku. Now it's Politano. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alaba. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham, chooses to go back, has a shot, and he hits the net, and the comeback is complete. And that is fabulous, a true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He has found the way through. He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Alaba. And it's Lukaku. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Camavinga. That is good alertness.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's played him through. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ramani. And it's Lukaku. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Rodrigo. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. Comes comfort.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 4 extra minutes. It's Lukaku!
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Well, played right into his path. Spinazzola. Politano. It's run loose here. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.